Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And today, surprise, surprise, we have a mansion. But this is not just any mansion. This is a 1 million simoleon mansion. And in case you have not tried, do you have any idea how hard it is to make a house that is precisely 1 million? It's not 99999 or 1,000,002. No, it's 1 million. So I had to do a little bit of math, which I am terrible at, but I managed to keep it at exactly 1 million. This is my third 1 million house, I think. This is a British estate house. Now, estate houses, the British ones, are my favorite. They are very, very beautiful, and you do have some where people still live in it. And I wanted to recreate one. I wanted this to be two separate buildings. So you have the main house, and then in the back, you have a guest house, maid's quarters, whatever you want to call it. I personally think it's a bit too fancy for maid's quarters. It is probably a guest house or a pool house, if you will. And yeah, so this house has a lot of rooms, and I have wrote them all down in a fancy little list that I have here. Otherwise, I would forget about it. So let's get to it. There are three levels in this house. So you've got a very large basement, you've got a first floor and a second floor. You do have a attic, but it's not usable. It is just to look good. So in the basement, it is all just entertaining area. So let me see, where did I put the stuff from the basement? Okay, so in the basement you've got a sauna, you've got a very nice spa which has the massage chairs and the little pedicure chairs, or the massage tables, I mean, the pedicure chairs, and lots of bamboo, and it looks really nice. You also have a very large cinema room that has a lot of sofas and a drinks machine and a popcorn machine. Then you have a bar, and it's not a tiny little bar, it's actually set up as a bar. So you have a lot of drinks and an actual bar, so you can make juices and all that stuff. And then you have a karaoke machine and just some chairs that face to the karaoke machine. I thought that would be kind of fun. So you can have lots of entertaining times down there. Then let me see. You've got a wine cellar, which is something that I don't very usually put in a house, but I thought that this house would be perfect for it. So you do have a wine cellar, and it has like a very tall table and some stools for, like, trying wine and stuff like that. You have a very large gym, a indoor heated pool. The way I made it look like it is heated, with get together. You have a pool decorating stuff, which if you put it in the bottom of your pool, it will release steam and or bubbles. What I did was I put the steam grates on the bottom of the pool, which makes it steam up, so it actually looks like it's a heated pool, which I found that really good. You do have a outdoor pool as well. Now let me see. Now in the main area, you've got obviously a sitting room, and then you have another sitting room, but has a mezzanine level above it. So it's like open from the first floor to the second. On top is a study, and down there is a quite conservative style small room. As well, I should mention before of anything that this house, although it's an old house, I wanted to make it look like it was renovated, and not renovated in the wallpapers and the floor. So, you keep some of the aspects of the older buildings, such as the brick walls, the wall paneling, the old parquet flooring, but you do modernize on the inside. So it's a clash between the old and the new, which is something that I come to really, really love. Sorry. Last video, by the way, I mentioned I had a cold. Well, that little cold developed into tonsillitis. I don't know if you're like this or if you know anyone like this. I am never ever ill, but once I am ill, everything goes wrong. I have a cold, I have this and that and that, and everything is at the same time. Anyways, you do have a office, and then you have one child's playroom. So it's like a sitting room, but for children. You know, they have their own TV, a desk to do their homework, some toys, and I think it looks pretty cute. Now let's see. Yes, so the dining room, it's adjacent to the kitchen, obviously, and it has a beautiful skylight on the top, like straight above the dining room. You have a skylight. I thought that would add a little bit of something a bit different to the room, and I really like it. Oh, as well, downstairs in the basement, you have those doors which look like bookcases, which are like the secret doors, which I have used to create a little secret treasure room that has a vault in it. So the vault is where you can put your money, but I also put the most expensive stuff in there. What in my head I was thinking was that this was a family home that was given to the children and the grandchildren, and you know, it passes down through the family. They did renovate it, but they wanted to keep their family's, you know, precious stuff, although they don't like the style. So we put them here. I put the pictures like on the wall, of course, but very down, like it's just sitting at the bottom. And we put loads of gold stuff in there and gold bars and bags of money and stuff like that. So it's like a private little room where you keep all of your precious stuff. You do have a laundry room upstairs, and then on the first floor, you have two family bathrooms, three children rooms. Two of the bedrooms are for one child, and then another bedroom has two beds in it. Then you have one ensuite, which is a double bedroom, and then of course you have a very large master suite. Now the master suite has a whole wing of the house, so the whole east wing of the house is the master suite. Basically, you walk in, it has a little sitting room, a TV, a fireplace, and then through a long corridor in comes the bedroom. The bedroom has a very large walk-in wardrobe and a very large bathroom. Over the bathtub, I decided to do something a bit fancy, a bit different. So I used like a waterfall sculpture behind the bathtub. I wanted to make it look like the water fell from the waterfall into the tub, which of course does not happen, but it does give it a bit of that feel, which I thought would be quite nice. Now, the guest house has three bedrooms, potentially four if you would need an additional bedroom, because one of the bedrooms I have converted into a painting room. We have a lot of very beautiful painting, like decor items, such as like a tarp that's full of paint stains, and a little table that is also full of paint stains, and then of course a big like rack full of easels in them. So I used a lot of that decoration. Oh, and that's my alarm ringing. Oh, it's 7 a.m. I've been awake all night, by the way. I suffer terribly with insomnia, so I can't sleep, so I decided to do this video instead. But anyways, so the painting room, if you do want to convert that into a bedroom, then you can. Also, there is one unfurnished room on the downstairs of the house. I have left it empty. I did not see the need for another guest bedroom, but of course you can convert it and make it into whatever you want. Honestly, I added so much stuff in this house. I had no idea what to put in there next. And that is it. And so the total of the bedrooms and bathrooms is 9 bedrooms, potentially 11, and 11 bathrooms. So this took quite a while, not as long as you might think though. It took me about a day and a half to finish. I am a very quick builder. Decorating though is what takes longer, especially if you want to detail it. So here are the screenshots. I think it looks bloody amazing and very fancy and very British. Uh, Tell me in the comments down below what you think about it. If you do want to download this or any other of my builds, you can look for me on the gallery using hashtag SimsDesigns or hashtag SimsDesignsYT. Do follow me on there. I have exclusive content that will only come to the gallery, that will never come to YouTube. So if you do want to get your hands on that, do follow me on there. Do subscribe down below. Give this video a big thumbs up and I will see you in my next one. Bye!